Hi, good afternoon to you, or should I say bonjour, as this is a little video preview that I'm throwing together in regards to Art Weekend out in Longchamp on Sunday. Any regular visitor to the site will hopefully be more than aware that I jumped on board Enable at 5 to 1 back on the 4th of September. That was obviously prior to her comeback race at Kempton, in which she obviously got the job done and got the job done pretty well. Unsurprisingly, price shortened pretty quickly. Generally speaking about evens now, I'm very happy with the bet. You know, it's as simple as that for me at the moment. She's got a good draw. She's got 6. I was worried about she's going to get drawn out in the car park, because sometimes that happens out in France. Not happened. She's got 6. The weather is horrible here at the moment. I understand there's a bit of rain out in France. Shouldn't bother her, to be honest. If she can get her toe in a little bit, shouldn't be that much of a concern for her. I'm pretty happy with my 5 to 1 that I've got about her at this moment in time. As for the dangers, Kew Gardens is naturally a big favourite of mine at the moment, following the St Ledger win. All about the staying though for me. I cannot see him perhaps having the toe to go with these guys at a mile 4. Certainly won't put anyone off betting him each way. You know, I can see him going to be staying on as they come down the straight there, but I just don't think he can live with the likes of Enable at this trip. See a Class, of course, is another one that's going over. The younger filly, I think, as I mentioned on the site, you know, I mean, she's bred to do the job. It's obviously a classy little filly. She gets all the different allowances naturally, 3-year-old filly and the like. I'm just not sure she can improve enough to beat Enable. I think, you know, Enable anywhere near her best would just have too much for her. End of story, quite frankly. Yeah, I'm not that worried about her. Yeah, I wouldn't be backing her at the price that she is. Cracksman, of course, isn't going to be running. We're likely to see him next to Ascot. Leaves us what with the French thing, doesn't it? Fabre's Waldgeist, however you're supposed to pronounce that. It's a good horse, but the favourite gets £3 off of him. I don't think he could beat her if they were racing off levels. I can't see how he's going to give her £3 and beat her. So for me, at the moment, you know, the fingers are crossed. I'm very happy with the 5 to 1 I've got. As for the rest of the card, there is 6 Group 1 thoroughbred races. I'm not getting involved with the Arab race, know nothing about any of them. As for the others, Wild Illusion is a bet for me in the Prix de l'Opera. I think she's got every chance of winning now. I thought she'd be shorter than she is. Actually, I've got 3 to 1, and I'm pretty happy about it. You know, yeah, I think there's every chance there. And Polydream in the last for the Prix de la Forêt, however I'm supposed to pronounce that. The Freddie Head trained filly looks to me to be primed for a big run, and I can see her winning and sending Jolly back as I'm happy. I think she's about 13 to 8 or something at the moment. You know, I certainly wouldn't put you off back in that. For the rest of the card, the 2-year-old filly Heat gets the racing underway. Again, excuse the pronunciations, Roquet, Rocqueus, however you're supposed to pronounce that. Listen, I don't know how you say it, but she can run, and I think she's going to win the race. Syed Bin Suroor is sending over Royal Marine for the 2-year-old colt race. Obviously, we backed him the other day. He won for us at Doncaster at 6s. I was impressed. I think he could be a good horse. You know, and let's face it, these guys don't sort of send horses out just for a day out. You know, so they obviously must think he's going to have a chance. You've got the short one now. I think it's odds on the French thing in that race. You know, Royal Marine could have a little upset there, and I've happily taken the price on him. I can see him perhaps getting the job done and a nice little win there. And the last of the 6 bets I'll be having in the sprint, Batash. We all know Batash, you know, he's a monkey. He can be brilliant, as he was in this race at Chantilly last year, or he can, you know, just put in a terrible effort once in a while. You know, and I certainly wasn't impressed with what he did at York. I'm going to take him on. Soldier's Call, 2-year-old, goes over, gets a stone off of everybody, gets £18 off the likes of Batash, and I like. It's a big ask for a 2-year-old, but it's an awful lot of weight he's getting. And I kind of like his style of running. You know, if you look at how he won the Flying Childers, come out like a scalded cat, you know, just point him in the right direction and hope to God he hangs on. I can see that being the same sort of tactics, to be honest with you, on Sunday. And I'm hoping he does hang on, because I'm on. I've backed him. I just think it's a huge amount of weight he's got, you know, and that could be, you know, if the likes of Batash, you know, as one of his off days, you know, he could be the one to sneak in there and take advantage. The site and the various social media platforms will of course be updated with the full editorials and all sort of explanations and the thinking behind these bets. Listen, if you're out and about on Sunday, I'm having a few beers with the minions from Triple G Towers here. Sadly, I'm stuck in dull old Blighty. It's tipping down the rain, looking out the window at the moment, but hopefully it might be a bit better tomorrow. Listen, whatever you're up to, enjoy the horse racing, and as ever, be lucky.